Hey YouTubers, it's me, Lonnie Clark, Nuts for Art. So, what they do again this week, the Republicans, Lucy with the football. There's not going to be gun legislation changes. They want people to die. Literally. That is their whole thing. They want Americans to feel uneasy in life so that we want to have authoritarianism and having big, strong regulators tell us what to do and how to live and how to breathe. Literally. It's un-American. Actually, that's what I consider this to be, un-American activity. But I don't know what that means anymore when you think about the history of America. Like maybe murder, death, kill, maybe that's the American attitude. I don't think so. The American ideal is to read the Constitution, understand the Constitution, and live by the Constitution. We all agree to get along and allow each other to live in peace. What does our preambles guarantee us, Right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So that's the dream of life, isn't it? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. How do you do that when there's mega corporations doing all they can to destroy your environment and brainwash your kids and brainwash your family and God knows, I am hoping, I haven't heard from Paisley at March for Your Life Salem. As soon as I read the article that said that the Republicans have backed out of the negotiations on the gun reform, I emailed her and said, hey, are we really going to do this every month? I'm in every month protesting. Because we're going to have another, we've had mass shootings, but are we getting, I think the thing in Uvalde was just the pinnacle of absolute police corruption. We're out there all just sitting around waiting for the experts to go in and take care of one lunatic with one gun because they're all such cowards. And that's the hard part for us to understand, isn't it? That guess what? Cops do not have an obligation to go in and save you. That's why they could stand around and just go, oops, sorry, not our job, because guess what? It's not. Their job is to arrest black people and brown people and fill up the prisons. That's their jobs. So, yeah, I know. And obviously, I guess people don't really care. I guess you were right, 777, or I don't know how we say your name on YouTube, but you know who you are. You're right. People don't care. That's wow. The apathy is just stunning. It kind of reminds me of Mount Vesuvius. They say the people were, while the mountain was going off and flowing out everything, the reason that the people got caught off guard is they just didn't believe it was that strong. They just went about their business, and then all of a sudden the noxious gases knocked them out and cut bada bada boom. Here we go, buried city, right? So I don't know. I don't know. There is just this intense need for humans to just keep destroying themselves. Why? I don't know. But I do know this, that if we keep our vibrations up, our hopes, our aspirations high, if we refuse to be oppressed, things work out better. That's what I do know. I don't know what kind of energy, I don't know what that power of positive thinking does to us, but when people aspire to higher realms and a higher consciousness, so things work out happier, more contented. That's why Death Santas and the traitor, they want to bring people down because it's easy to control unhappy people. Let's just be very, very clear. Are we unhappy? I don't know. I'm not unhappy, but are we being manipulated? Probably in some way. That's my friend Tom Ackerman, he goes off about go to Twitch where you can talk unfettered. Yeah, but they're still spying on you. You want to go to Twitch and just say whatever the fuck and let them fill up their mounds of NSA files on you? Not me. Whatever. You think they don't know everything about everyone? God's sakes. The kind of spying that we talk about ending our military budget or defunding the police. That shit is not going to happen. What do you think they're building all these guns for? It's called the police state, and it has happened. Like, you want to see some murdered senators or Congress people start cutting down the military budget. They will knock those people out. So this, I get it, those people that are kind of angry about Putin being an oligarch and blah, 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 blah. We've got the same thing here. We do have the same thing here. We just don't know the names of the people's in charge here, because they stay behind the scenes in their corporate drawing rooms. Man, when you unpack this big onion, right, it's like, and then we're told, we see the empirical knowledge of keeping your energy up, believing of the impossible. And I guess what the impossible is, that humans can live in peace. I guess that's the impossible thing at this point. Humans can live in peace. People have rights. You can live how you want to live without people telling you what to do. Like, as long as you don't hurt other people. I don't get this whole homophobic, racist, misogynistic, small-minded mentality of we got to control everybody and everything, and we're going to be the one on top and you're going to have nothing, and we're going to tell you what to do. I don't get that. But I guess that's because I'm a flaming liberal. So anyways, I've tripped out this week, man. I have gone back and forth the whole week on this one, man. This has just been the passivity of the people in our culture, at least in the United States of America, is just astounding. The gun culture, children get slaughtered and nobody gives a real crap about it. They're openly defying our Constitution. We had a judge on national television this week say Donald Trump and his gang of thugs are a clear and present danger to our nation. And the Department of Justice did not roll out indictments the next day. I'm completely blown away, you guys. So, and I haven't quite figured out this camera thing. We'll see. I may, if this goes up, it's because the eyeballs are directed to the right place, because I have a really hard time figuring out where to talk. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Put your courage feet on, because, man, do we need it. Keep your vibrations up. Think about love and the people that you love. Loving yourself. Forgiving people. Walking away from people who make you so pissed off. Just don't engage with them. You don't have to agree with everybody, and you don't have to like everybody. Just don't engage with them. Just walk away. Don't take it. That's what the block button is for. Block. Bye-bye. Yeah, we're on social media, but we don't have to accept everybody. We don't have to engage. We don't have to be right. We're not convincing anyone. You're not going to be the person who saves the world with your famous Instagram thing or TikTok thing or whatever that is. There's billions of us on this planet, man. That's like, the oligarchs know that. We're all expendable. That's why they push us down so hard, because they know they're expendable. Anyways, you guys, ciao. Talk to you next week. Take care. Let's get this thing turned off.